What up, gang? Hey, as promised, the ZX-10R is going to get a little bit of a makeover. I've got Jorge here from Red Motorsports. He basically came in. He's got to do this at night because he had a very busy day today. So you guys know right now we've got a stock can on this particular machine here. You also know that the stock rear end is still in place. He's going to be using some parts. So we've got what do we got, Jorge?
We got a Yoshimura exhaust, it look like.
Yeah, that's going to be an AT2 for that one there. And then we've got, what's this here? We also got a New Rage tail tidy.
Tail tidy.
And then we got a Servo Buddy too for now until I can get the bike flashed. So we're going to have to use that just so we don't set off the check engine light and everything too. But yeah, so we basically have got the Yoshi pipe that's going to be put on there. Again, he's going to be tearing this thing apart, obviously, to get to the can underneath, because I think that cat's coming out.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to take that cat out. And then obviously he's got to get in under the seat and everything too, because he's going to also remove the servo in order for him to basically create some space and possibly to lighten up the bike a little bit too. So I'll shoot progressively throughout the night as we go through. I don't want to be all in. Ooh, wow,
beautiful,
dude. Yes. Does it come with a pipe in there?
Yep. Right here, the mid pipe.
Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah. This is gonna. From what so I talked to the engineer about this too. He said that can on this bike right here sounds phenomenal.
It's gotta make mean power.
Yeah, and then obviously when we flash the ECU and do all the other stuff too, I think it's gonna hum.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This thing's gonna scream.
Yeah, so I'm kind of very curious as to what this is gonna sound like a little bit later tonight once we fire it back up. But
nice cold start.
Yeah, dude, nice cold start, which would be kind of funny, dude. But I'm gonna leave Jorge to get this thing torn apart. I'll check in a little bit, possibly when all the cowl or the fairings and stuff are all off, and he's kind of knee deep in this thing. And then we'll do a before and after. And then tomorrow, what I'll do is I will take the bike back out, guys, and then we'll do a cold start in the morning on camera, and then basically we'll have this video for you guys hopefully up in the next 48 to 72 hours once they do all the editing and everything. So other than that, take a look at the stock situation, Jorge. I'm gonna leave you alone. We got Jorge's cousin here too. Hey, he just came in from where? Where'd you come in from? All the way from freaking Colombia, man. Está con nosotros ahora. Va a jugar un poco nomás. So we're gonna hang tight. I'll let Jorge get to work, and then like I said, I'll come back and check in just a little bit. But other than that, guys, peace out, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Cheers. What?
Right now we got just the pipe off. I'm working on getting this cable off right now.
I'm gonna tell you, man, Jorge literally, like, he's the most amazing technician ever.
Try.
But I mean, he already yanked off the pipe, dude.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I mean, literally.
Gotta get these cables out.
But open that freaking thing up, man. That's for you.
No, that was perfect for the knees. Oh yeah.
I mean, you can open and fold it, whatever you want, dude. But yeah, so he's.
Lay down and go to sleep.
Bud, you know, it's how it is. So he's getting in here just to pull the cables out and everything too. But
yeah, you get those cables out.
Yeah, you know, everything is just takes time, but you guys can see, man, everything is coming together just like the way it's supposed to. So, you know, the funny thing is, because Jorge does ride his ZX-10 too, so he's got a little bit of know-how on how to work on these bad boys, which is cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. His cousin is just having some pizzas, so we're just hanging out there. So he's here for moral support. It's gonna be good, so it's all good. No,
enjoying the show.
Yeah, bud, eat what you want, man. It's all good. So what else is going on? This is great.
How we doing?
Hey. What up, gang? Sir's back in here looking. So what are you doing, bud? You taking out?
Getting these cables out, yep.
Oh yeah, so guys, see how he's removing the servo on this one here? I think there's a funky screw that you have to take off on the top there. I don't know, it's like weird. You probably have stuff, but
like you said, it's gonna give you some more room.
Oh yeah, so guys, if you look at how compact, I mean, look how compact the actual underneath the seat is. Pretty crazy. Yeah, you already got the wires out.
They pack it tight, and you'll get your little toolkit. What do they give you in there? Probably not much.
Yeah, I think an Allen wrench, like that little socket deal.
That's it. Yep.
Yep. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So I'm sure that's probably gonna have to, once you all take the bolts off of that thing.
Everything come out of the way, exactly.
Killer. All right, bud, I'll leave you alone for a little bit, but guys, hopefully you can see.
Yep.
He's doing, I mean, like I said, I'll go on the other side here too.
Pipe on next.
Pipe's basically kind of going to be put on there. So he's got the quarter pipe and then pulls the wires out. That way we don't have to mess with it anymore. when this thing gets flashed eventually, we're gonna have to use a servo buddy on here too to keep the check engine light off temporarily. But we're gonna flash this stuff probably with a Woolwich type of flash, right?
Yep. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the best way to go. That seems like that's the most popular right now.
Yeah, Jorge does all that stuff too, so, you know.
Which is definitely a good brand for sure.
Yeah, killer. All right, guys, we're going to let them work and everything too, but peace out. Primo. Hola. Está comiendo nomás, man. Desayuno. No, I mean, cenando, right? Cenando. Está cenando. My Spanish is bad, guys. It used to be good, but now it's peor. It's maldito.
We all need practice. I need practice too, man.
Everybody, dude. Anyway, cheers, guys.
Sick.
Look at the titanium headers.
Yep, you stick with titanium header. That's it. Just add slip on
Oh, look at that, man. This is so cool, guys.
It's gonna look way better once it's done.
We actually went for a ride. Okay, so the bike now has, what, 165 miles on it right now?
Got some more color.
But we got some more color on it because it was super hot. The ride today, like where I live here at the beach, it was roughly, I think on the road, on the temperature gauge for the weather, it was 82 degrees. The bike was running roughly about 170, between 170 and 185.
Yeah.
When we stopped at the stoplight, it was roughly about 203 to 204 degrees. So they get super hot. Obviously, when we flash these things, the fans go on a little bit earlier and keep them cooler. But for right now, but check out how sexy that is, man. I love that color transfer. It's freaking amazing. Anyway, cheers. What up, gang? It's coming in to check progress on here. So Jorge got you got the servo out.
Servo out, the cable's out.
Cable is out. Let me show you exactly what he also pulled out. So he's got basically, so the cat came off. Here's the piece that was basically, look how heavy and kind of bulky that piece is. And the old can is right there too. Here's the cable for the servo. Servo is out as well. So you can see there's a lot of space that was pretty much created over here. On this side here, so we'll put the tail tidy, or I should say the servo buddy on that thing. Yeah, which is down there. But the tail tidy, check how nice this turned out. Flush. So you can still see it. And cops hopefully won't pull me over. We're flying down the road together, which is crazy. But yeah, man, how nice is that? And then yeah, obviously it's gonna finish up on the pipe stuff, but we're making freaking great time on this stuff here. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Any words of wisdom? Any words of wisdom for the folks?
Just, hey, anything you guys need, you know, ride safe. If I'm here to help, you know, George has been helping me out working on these beautiful bikes. You know. Yeah,
we got a couple of probably some more projects on these ones too for a little bit. But I mean, these are pretty set. But
the season is here.
The season is here, so we're gonna be. Where are we going for the track? What's the next one?
We got to go to Carolina Motorsports Park. We got to go to Road Atlanta. Got to go to Virginia International Raceway.
Yeah.
We got to check out Barber Motorsports Park in Alabama.
It's gonna be a busy season, dude. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna freaking killer times, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of his way again, but just want to give you guys an update. But so far, so good. Did you guys see how awesome the titanium headers are on these freaking bikes? So nice, huh? Love the blue. Check that out, guys. Pretty neat. Anyway,
gorgeous.
I'm out. Gang. Well, you want to tell them how it went?
It went great. Got the tail tidy all installed. Got the mid pipe and slip on installed. Got the servo buddy installed. We got no engine lights. Sounds great. It did fit really good. I'm actually, you know, happy with the fit. It really wasn't too bad. Actually, nice and tight like it should be. We did find one thing though with the Yoshi pipe. So there was a little mishap. This O2 sensor bung that would be there. Say if people had data loggers, stuff like that, or just to put another O2 sensor. Apparently, somebody maybe messed up those threads from the factory. So
yeah, it was crooked out of the box.
Yep, it was crooked, so it did seal up, you know, so hopefully it stays that way. But
yeah, Jorge kind of cranked it down.
Yeah.
But the tail tidy, guys, it just looks so different than it did before. I mean, that whole ugly thing was just gone. And you can see, yeah, so look how clean the plate is, too. That works perfect, dude. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Killer. Holy crap.
Definitely a beautiful piece. Yeah, it fits nice.
Yeah, I think we'll do, again, we started already because we had to check the to make sure that the actual servo buddy would eliminate the check engine light. It did. So the bike obviously kind of sounds, obviously we haven't flashed it yet, so we're going to need to get a good air fuel mixture. map on this thing here, but that will come down the line here. We'll probably end up going with a Woolwich tune on this one. And I know that Jorge's pretty fond of those ones because that's what he has on his bikes.
Yes.
So, but dude, great job, man. I mean, that was a phenomenal.
Thank you. Yeah,
killer.
Happy to be here. Happy to be doing.
How long did it take you to get it all done, top to bottom?
I'm sure that was at least, say, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah.
And he does such good work. Like, it's always clean work. And
Can't make a mess when it comes to these babies.
you want to give him your number?
Yeah. Again, Red Power Sports, if you can. My phone number is 843-220-8531.
And you guys, like I said, if you're in the Carolinas, man, definitely got hit up Jorge. He does the best work ever. You can see he came to my house to do this too, guys.
Yep.
I mean, he has a lift and everything at his place, but he just did it on stands, and mission accomplished, bud. So tomorrow we'll do a cold start with this one, and you guys will get to hear it, but the sound is so freaking different because I did do a video on the before. This is going to be the after. So yeah, the other one was so quiet. It wasn't even funny. But I appreciate you and your hard work, bud.
No problem.
Looks so different, though. I'm telling you, I just really like the way it looks, man.
It's gorgeous.
Clean. Taking that thing off the back. Yeah, we're ready for the track, but once you get this thing tuned, this is going to be a fun bike to track, and we're excited, man. It's going to be, once we do a little bit more work on it, she'll be a beast. Other than that, guys, have a great evening, man. Primo, want to say goodbye?
Say goodbye.
Yeah. His English is coming along, man. It's fantastic. So other than that, you call it, guys, you have a great night. And again, we'll do a cold start in the morning. I'll put this whole thing together, and we'll have one hell of a video. All right, guys. Cheers. Peace. What up, gang? As promised, I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick video on exactly what we did last night for the ZX-10R, which I just got in 2023. You can see that we ended up putting the tail tidy on, and boy, oh boy, does it look amazing. We were able to get the AT2 put on here. It was really nice to be able to take off the actual fairings and look at the headers and how amazingly titanium they are. This pipe will also change colors as we go once I break it in. But it turned out freaking just gorgeous. We've got a couple of more mods we're going to need to make. We're going to need to adjust our suspension here, and we're going to be doing that a little bit later in the week. Also going to be removing these mirrors here and putting on some Rizomas on that side. I contemplated also too, just basically blocking them off completely, but I don't know. I think I'm going to put Rizomas on them just because I do street ride this one quite a bit, and it is going to go on the track as well. But you can see the bike turned out pretty freaking pristine. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you 10 reasons why I actually chose this particular bike. Number one, the engine. I don't know if you guys have ever ridden a Kawasaki before, but they're just punchy, very punchy engines. This bike is due to be flashed as well. We are contemplating, obviously, a Woolwich type of flash on it. Also too, was basically communicating with Chris Moore. He wants me to bring this bike up there because he knows for a fact that it's going to put out some pretty good numbers, and it would be a nice collab video between the two of us on this side here. Second reason why I love this particular bike is just there's so many parts and mods you can do on a ZX-10R. This bike's been around for a really long time. The 2023 does have quite a huge catalog of things that you can do for upgrades. I haven't really done any engine work to this, but obviously most of the guys recommend doing the velocity stacks on here, possibly even changing out the windscreen to a smoke windscreen. I don't really like the tires on this one here. I would love to get some Pirellis on this particular bike, some Diablo Corsas on there, but I'm gonna wear these ones out first and then I'll just switch them out. But these are those Battle Axe ones from Bridgestone. They're okay, nothing great. One thing too that might be coming up is going to be also adjusting the sprocket. We end up using a smaller tooth comb on the side there and changing up the gear ratio along with a specialized lightweight chain. There's opportunities. My mechanic is literally one of the best technicians in all of the Carolinas, and he told me there's a lot of possibilities that you can do. Obviously, One thing too, these levers might be going as well. I like to put a set of shorties on there, which would not only clean up the look of the bike, but it's just, I only use 2 fingers, guys. You guys see me in most of my videos, my hand typically, because I have a screw in my wrist, in order for me to feel comfortable versus the pressure that is on this side here, and you can see that bulge in my wrist, I tend to rest my finger on the brake up here. And got a lot of flack from some of the guys over there, but you know, if you ever go to the Yamaha Riding Academy, all the guys basically, even the coaches, all have their fingers on that particular brake line. So it's just something there. I love obviously the color of this particular thing, and for all intents and purposes too, price point wise, this bike literally it's not bad for the price point for what you get. And again, the engine is just flipping punchy. So needless to say, quite in love with this thing. Oh, by the way too, I did take off the seat and put the cowl on there, which I think cleaned up the tail end, but look how clean the tail is. I actually believe that Kawi has one of the nicest brake lights. I think their brake light system is really, really gorgeous. May also too remove these, since someone's gonna be riding on the back of this bike. No one ever rides on the back of my bike, but I gotta buy the correct block offs for it. So I'll have to order those and get those from Kawasaki. But she turned out great. And again, I mean, the bike only has 174 miles on it already. But I'm gonna be probably putting her through the paces once I get the thing flashed. So we're in that right now. My technician is basically in contact with Woolwich. They do have a couple of 2023 maps that they said are extremely powerful. Obviously they've got these maps ready for the season. So, and they're willing to share it with my private mechanic. So if he's able to go ahead and get that map, it'll be on this bike, and this bike is going to scream. I think right now, if I were to dyno it, I don't know horsepower wise, but I think it'd probably be top speed in the 160s. I'm sure after the flash, we'd be up in the 180s, probably possibly 190s. So again, guys, you guys wanted me to go ahead and do this, but this is my 2023 Ninja ZX-10R. Project is basically underway. Still have a couple of things that we need to do, but so far so good. And for all intents and purposes, she's turning out pretty nice. I think she looks pretty dang sexy. But again, the Rizoma mirrors are going to add to it. Possibly gear change with the sprockets, new chain, possibly too, once I wear these tires out, I'm going to go ahead and get some new Diablos on those ones, so new Pirellis. But I think the pipe turned out great. I think the tail tidy turned out great. By the way, I know I'm going to get a lot of this. This right here is a New Rage plug and play, and it's probably one of the best tail tidies you can buy out there, in my opinion, for the money. So that's newrage.com. Not sponsored by them or anything too. That's just a plug. And I have them literally on all my bikes. If you guys look, every single one has one. And they work great. R1, CBR 1000R, R1M, it all has them. So, you know, stable is coming together. Again, guys, I appreciate the support. You guys have been just amazing. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We only started this channel, a couple of weeks ago, and it seems like it's getting some pretty decent traction. But I got to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark so that we can go ahead and start getting put into the algorithm on a more regular basis. But I appreciate all the likes and subscribes, and also the people that have been messaging me privately. I appreciate the support, guys. Anyway, CK Rides, we love you. Please, please, please ride safely. Use your gear, wear helmets, guys. Never go out there naked. And for those of you that are riding dirty, get your licenses, man. There's so many guys getting pulled over there today, and they're all riding dirty. And it just blows your chance basically of getting your motorcycle license and also your track license. So if that's what you want to do, just do it right, man. Go take a class, take the test, pass it, and ride basically legit. So anyway, 2023 Ninja ZX-10R. Love you guys. CK out.